everybody, it's Nadia and I'm back, and I'm making this video to share what I've been going through. I feel like my intuition and the numbers that I've been seeing has been pushing me to share what I'm going through and to help people. I don't know, for me it's like I need help. I'm trying to figure everything out, so it's kind of hard for me to feel like I'm in the position to help people or to share. I'd rather share when I'm done. Well, I don't think we're ever going to be done, but I'd like to share when I get to a better place. But for some reason, my intuition, as well as these numbers I've been seeing, whenever I look into them, they all have something to do with sharing, and telling people of your experience and so on and so forth. So I'm like, okay, I gotta follow it, even though I am in this phase where I don't even feel like doing a lot of stuff. I'm like in this hermit phase right now. So I realized that the numbers that I've been seeing, right? I always pay attention to the double numbers. And that's all it catches my eye. The 22, the 77, 33, 55. Like I'll see these numbers, like all, and one day I'll see a whole set of two of them all day long, and the next day I'll see the other one. So what I realized that I've been doing is when I see 22, I just look at the 22 and I ignore the number that's next to it or the number that's before it. I'm just thinking that the only thing I'm meant to see is the 22. And for some reason, I start paying attention to now. It seems like I'm getting more specific messages when I look up the whole number, like 227, 778, like that. That's the way I've been seeing. I went to 7-Eleven to get gas, and I bought like a muffin and a coffee, and I got $20 of gas, and the amount came out to $22.77. Then when I went out to the pump, I looked over at the gas price, and the price of the gas was $2.27, but then there was a 7 for the 7-Eleven sign behind it, so it was 2277 once again. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to start looking at these group of numbers rather than always looking at separating them, because that's what I would normally do. It's a 22 and it's a 77 instead of putting it together. And it seemed like it's been giving me more specific messages when I look at the group of numbers. So that's what I've been doing. And for some reason, everything has something to do with spiritual journey and sharing. So that's what I'm trying to do right now. As far as how I've been feeling, like I went through a period of time with all of this emotional stuff, like an emotional journey, anger, sadness, depression. I went through a lot of that. And then it kind of lifted. I went through a few days, maybe it was about a month ago, a few weeks back. I went through like being like depressed for a few days. And then it lifted. And so now I'm just like in this limbo kind of place where I don't feel depressed. I just feel like I'm not sure what to do, and things are just like quite confusing a little bit. Like that's a lot of thunder. It was raining, so I refused to make another video in the house or in the car. So I'm like, I need to be outside. It seemed to never work. Something's always going wrong when I try to make a video outside. And today it was raining, and I waited till it stopped, and I'm trying to make a video outside. Anyway. So when it comes down to work, right? Or no, I'm gonna start with the whole wanting to like stay away from people type thing. Like luckily for me, my family, my hubby, my kids, I feel like they are on the same level with me as far as my energy, so I feel great around them. I feel safe with them, But for some reason, I haven't looked at Facebook or Instagram in like weeks, almost a month, and I just been feeling like every time I think about going to scroll and look, I just like I just don't want to look at it. Like I don't want to see it. And so I seen somewhere, or I heard somewhere, that at this time, going through these stages, you'll get to a point in time where you're very, very sensitive to people's energies. And the fact that it's just, to me, kind of weird that you'll be sensitive to the energies of people over social media. That's like strange to me. How is it that I'm sensitive to people that's not around me? I thought they had to be near me, but I think just the words, maybe. I don't know. Everything has energy. So it's like maybe I'm so sensitive to people's energies that I can't even be on social media. I don't know. Like, I'm just going through that now where I don't want to do that. I don't want to do a lot of things. I've been a massage therapist for over 10 years, and it always been like comfortable for me once I started, because I came from doing office work, billing payroll stuff, and I hate that. I'm done with that. That part of my life was just like over. So massage therapy was a good way for me to just be free. And when you're doing a massage, you're kind of like in your own world, and you're just like, your mind is what you have when you're doing a massage, and you can kind of like just be free. So that was my thing. But now I'm just like, I'm done with it. Like, it's just like, I know it's my past, like it's in my past now. I don't want to do it anymore. And I recertified and everything for the year, but I'm just like, I don't even know why I did that, because I'm ready to just leave that career alone. So I thought and I felt that I was supposed to be a personal trainer, because I love working out, even though I haven't worked out in almost a month, which is crazy for me, because I'm the type that I miss 2-3 days and I'm like, oh my God, my muscles are shrinking, I need to work, and it's like, that's how I was. And now I haven't worked out in so long, and I don't even care. I don't even want to work out. I went and I did the certification for personal trainer. I assume I love working out. I'm going to work out forever. That's how I felt. I work out for free without getting paid to do it. So that is my path. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to help people get in shape and help people, feel better about themselves, mothers after having kids. Like, that's my path. I did the whole certification, did that online. I'm certified now. And I started out like, okay, I'm going to find a job as a personal trainer and get out of massage therapy. I applied for a lot of places, and it was either the hours wasn't working or the place was too far or something. It wasn't working out. But now I don't even think I want to train people. I'm like, I don't even want to do that. Like, now I'm like, okay, was that just my ego that just wanted to be in shape and have a nice body? Like, because now I don't want to do it. It's like, I just got an interview for a personal trainer job now, when I've been wanting one for so long. And the interview was yesterday. They canceled it and rescheduled because of the hurricane coming. So now it's going to be rescheduled for next week sometime. But I was almost like kind of relieved when they rescheduled, because I don't even want to go to the interview. I don't even want to be a personal trainer. I don't know if that's just how I feel now. That's probably going to change. Maybe after this whole phase, I go through this, maybe then I'll get back into it and I'll want to train, right? I don't know. I have to wait and see how that works out. But I'm just in a place where I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do, but I keep being guided to share what I'm going through and tell people and share, and so that's what I'm doing. The emotion, feeling like I feel okay now. I feel good. I'm not feeling bad, but I'm just like, just trying to fight. I know that something good is happening and something's going to change, but I'm not sure exactly where to go with it. I really don't know. Now, I want to share, on Tuesday I went and got a chakra balancing energy massage or something like that. And I want to share with you what the lady told me. It was kind of strange. After it was done, I don't feel like there was really anything that has changed, right? She said you go through 72 hours of healing after getting that done, as far as, that was what she told me beforehand. Now, after the session, she seemed, in my opinion, she seemed a little nervous for some reason. And then she told me that I was open. She's like, you're open, like you're just open. So I don't know if all of my chakras are open. I don't know. That seems strange to me if I'm still in this. I don't know. She said, especially my crown, it's just open. And then she says, I have a lot in here in the heart, like a lot of things that I'm holding here, like a lot going on there, and the solar plexus. She says it's not blocked, but there's a lot there. She said when she was over, like doing the energy, she felt like something hit her hand with energy from the solar plexus. She said I have a lot of anger and a lot of stuff in the heart. And she said, but it's, you know, it's going to be released, is what she said to me. So she says, which this is the part that kind of blew my mind. She says, I don't know if you know God, but I feel like you are very valuable to God. She's like, it gives me chills. I feel like you're very valuable to God. She said, these are her words. You were something else before. I'm like, before what? Like, what does that mean? But she is not even sure. She felt something, and when she was doing the massage, she says that she wanted to touch me more. She said I had tension in my feet, so she rubbed some stones on my feet. But she said she wanted to touch me more, but I have boundaries. She said that there's something that's like, don't touch me. And I'm like, I don't feel that way, like, don't touch me. So I'm not sure what that meant. I don't know. But that was just something interesting that I guess I'm going to remember for the future, because I know something is going to change. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but we shall see. Other than that, what I want to say before ending the video is that I would love if any of you out there that are going through what I'm going through, or anything similar, you know, because it's different for all of us. It's never going to be the same for everybody. It's going to be different. And we all have a different stage that we're going through with this, and not even different stages. It's just going to be different for all of us. The journey is different. If there's any of you that are going through anything somewhat similar, please subscribe to my page so you can see as I post these videos and talk about what I'm going through. And please share with me what you're going through. I feel like if we all connect, because there's a lot of us going through this, that we can really help each other. You know how sometimes there's one or two words somebody can say, and it just like really makes you realize something. It becomes, you know, like it just, oh my goodness, and it resonates with something that you've been thinking or going through. Subscribe, and maybe we can like create a group, like a Facebook group or something, where we could like just share what we're going through, because I think it will help us. You know, maybe doing this, and the universe is like pushing me to do this to not only help someone else understand or go through it, you know, with me or what have you, but for someone to help me. I'm not sure. You never know the reason. I know a lot of people don't have family and friends and people that they are, you know, that have their back right now. So this has got to be real hard to go through alone. I'm grateful that I have a soulmate that is like going through it with me, and I believe that he is going through a spiritual journey as well, but it's like maybe it's affecting him differently than it is me, or maybe he hasn't gotten to this stage of like uncertainty, but yet you're still certain, you're still kind of sure of something, you're still kind of like, you know, something is happening, but yet you just don't know. It's kind of confusing. And maybe, like I said, maybe doing this will help me to reach out to the right people, and the right people reach out to me. So subscribe to the channel, and so that you can see as I'm going through this, as I change, as I grow, and maybe we can help each other. So have a nice day, everybody.